Hello everybody, welcome to the show tonight. So we're going to be coming on to have a little chat because I've got some ideas of like some plans and things that I'm wanting to bring over to the channel. Obviously one of them being to do with the investigations and stuff like that, but also another one is revealing some new equipment and things that I've got as well. So I'm going to wait for the room to get a little bit more busy. While I'm here I can actually share this out as well. Hope that you're all okay. Lots of love, light, and blessings. Thank you, Madman, for sharing out for me. Very much appreciated. I was just watching Sister Drew's video stream that she done earlier. I wasn't around to see it, and I had no data, so I wasn't able to pop in. So I was just watching that, and very, very interesting. A lot of like activity there, definitely. And I've got to watch Sister Mystical's upload as well. I've been just so busy at the minute. I'm sure I've got a few little videos to catch up on to do with Pups and Christina as well. I know I've watched a couple of the Gettysburg videos. They've been really interesting. So just want to like talk to you guys, like give you a little bit of a summary and update on things that I'm planning on doing. Thank you. So there's 4 people in the room, so we'll start, and then if as people come in, if I need to repeat myself, I will. So obviously, a couple of years ago, I started out doing a shop, and it didn't really go to plan the way that I wanted to then because I was in a bit of a money difficulty. Not saying that my money's much more greater now, but it's better than it was. So I am going to be going into opening my shop back up, but it's all going to be called something else now. Obviously, when you go over to my PayPal, which is a way that you can pay for it, it will come under Witch Art Pagan Gems, which is me. But I didn't want to have to change everything up because it'd be difficult. So that will be what my PayPal is when you go onto that to be able to pay for your products and stuff that I'm selling. My actual shop is going to be Willow's Witchy Wonders. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be going full scale and like selling loads and loads of different witch stuff. I'm just going to be doing things like the witch wish jars, the protection jars. I'm going to be doing lots of different types of herbal bags, some for protection, for love, for growth, for health, for friendship, happy home, all these sort of like bags that we can make to benefit somebody's life and to make them feel a little bit better. And when we do these sort of pouches and stuff, it gives you that will to be able to master your own direction and path. So we intention it and we enchant it, we do all of the work into it, and then all you have to do is use your mind and manifest what you're needing from those pouches that you've asked for. So obviously if you ask for a health one, you would manifest what you're needing health in or who you're needing the health for. Some people will write their names down, burn it, or put it underneath the candle. It really does completely master what you're wanting to do. It's not what we're wanting you to do. We can give you the instructions, tell you how to do certain things, and then it's up to you to do the rest of it, guys. So I'm going to be opening my shop. So I'll be doing all of these herbal bags. I'll be doing some different soaps. I've got another plan that's coming into my shop as well that involves wood, and it involves designing, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to see when I get to that part. But it is going to involve doing some really mystical creatures and things onto these boards and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that sort of work. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to be doing my witch jars, my wish jars, my protection jars, my bags with all of the herbs and stuff in it. Hello, Chad Smith. How are you? Hope you're okay, Angel. Doing all of those like wish bags. I'm going to be doing like selling things, maybe like just like little things like jewelry and stuff out of things that I've made out of my resin, and maybe a couple of like spiritual jewelry bits that I get, and doing some pendulums, making homemade pendulums, and also getting some that you can purchase yourselves as well. Resin and stuff I'm going to be doing like a lot of like the dragons and the skulls and the little Halloween bits that can go out for Halloween, or you can put them on your altars, things like that. Wow, 16 hours work today. That's crazy. Hello, Nigel. Welcome to the room. So I've got a lot of like different ideas and plans that's going to be coming to my shop. I'm going to obviously be registering it as well. I've just got to find a good site online that I can register it up and it be free, so that I can get that up and going. And because I don't really want my name being stolen either. So there's going to be a lot of that work that I'm going to be doing. At the minute, I've been like busy with sorting like family issues out and helping my mum out, and on top of that obviously doing little things here like trying to put different remedies together ready for when I can get the other bits I need, like my salts. I need to get some more salt. I want to pick up a few other different oils as well. So but I've got a lot of different herbs and stuff like that. I'm actually drying out a lot of flowers that I bought from shops. I'm drying them out at the minute to use in my bath salts that I'm also going to be doing. They're herbal bath salts for different reasons. They can be for pain, they can be to help you to sleep, they can help you relax. It's whatever. It's a bit like using your spiritual bags, but it's going to be something in the bath. It's a spiritual bath. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different things like that. A lot of it is just going to be the manual stuff, like things just to make you feel better, to uplift you. Obviously, I put a few of my spiritual bags for things like investigations and stuff, whether that's my witch side or my shaman side. I will be using both. So I've got a lot of plans with that coming. Obviously, I'm going into me floristry stuff as well, but at the minute I'm just starting off with dry flowers, or the artificial ones. Now, a lot of the artificial flowers that you go out and you can purchase look really real and they look really beautiful. And I'm going to be making them into different sorts of designs for my customers and stuff. So I'm going to be making flowers that can go into wicker baskets in a fake foam. I'm going to be making some that are going to be in like little dishes and vases and things like that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that sort of work as well. Anybody that's wanting to purchase will be able to get that. That is going to be here and in overseas as well. I'm not just doing it for here because they are artificial flowers at the minute. So you'll be able to have a lot of that done. If you've got something like a wedding coming up and you just want it in a simple design or anything like that, I can do them sort of things as well. So I'm going to be bringing a lot of work out, as well as working with my YouTube channel as well, because like I said, I've not come away from the UFO side. I'm still very much interested in it. I'm still very much following everything that's going on. I'm still communicating with the energies that I work with and that I'm in communication with. But I am focusing a lot on my paranormal. And I'm really wanting to step up in the paranormal field. I've seen a lot of people getting new equipment recently, and I've not had the money to be able to do that. So just recently I was able to, because one of my dedicated fans that love my channel, love what I do, and just love the fact that I'm real at everything I've done, decided to dedicate me and donate me some various tools. and they're going to be really, really good for spirit connection and things like that. So a lot of that's going to be coming up as well. I'm going to show you that in a little while anyway, because I'm going to actually test them out with you guys so you can see what it is. I've already been playing with them and doing things with them, but it'd be really good to show you guys. I felt like, even though I was in the paranormal field and I've been part of the paranormal field for a long time, I felt that I'd come to a bit of a hole and I wasn't really sure on what direction I was going. Yes, I was going to still be doing my investigations. I've still got that love, but I wanted something more for my channel. I wanted something more for my investigations. And I'd been finding it quite difficult to get past trying to find that, because obviously I'm trying to save up to move away, and I've had other things that are personal that have had to be sorted out. But this person decided to donate me several things. Now his name's Techno on here. He comes in under Techno Shaman, and he makes a lot of equipment to do with the paranormal field, especially things to do with radios, Walkmans and stuff like that. And he'll make those sort of things up, and he makes it to a standard where you can use it for communicating with spirit. Now, one of the devices that I got from him, absolutely amazing. I got some amazing responses while he'd come over and brought these to me, and I thought, wow, like, how's this responding so quickly? Because obviously, like, sometimes spirit boxes and people can take a while to communicate, but no, this communicated and connected with me straight away. And so it did with the spirits as well. And he was able to pick up on a lot of things to do with me that I don't really speak about as well, which was really, really nuts. So for 2 days he come and he hung out, because he's supposed to be joining up with my paranormal field as well. So we just like hanged around, and he dedicated me some stuff. Hello, baby. How are you? So he gave me some stuff, and I said, look, like, why do you want to give me all of this stuff? I can pay you for it. And he wasn't having none of it. He said that he really believes in my work. He really believes in what I do. And obviously, when being out with him and stuff like that, there was a few people that he knows, and I done them some readings and freaked them out a little bit on how spot on I was, and they seemed quite fascinated as well. So I hung with him for a little bit because I was going through a bit of a situation when I lost my nan, and we had the funeral this week, and I didn't have a lot of money and that, and he actually come over and he was really nice, and he actually he lent me some money so that I could do what I needed to do, getting food and stuff, and I've got to pay him back for that. And that's when he gave me this stuff, and he was like, I really believe in what you do, and I think you're very good at it. How are you, Anonymous? Hello, Rack. How are you? No, I'm not single. No, definitely not. Very, very happy with somebody. Have been for 4 years, and getting married hopefully next year. So definitely not single. So I'm just waiting for people to come in, because I'm really dying to show you this stuff, guys. Like, he's really good at what he does. I told him that he should really start selling this stuff and like putting it out there. Some of the stuff that he's actually got is really, really expensive and really hard to like make and stuff like that. Oh dear, the storm is back. That's not good. Be safe, please. I hope you're still watching, because somebody's dropped out of the chat. So yeah, Tech knows somebody that comes in here. He's been a fan. He lives about 20 to 40 minutes away, and he was on about coming out on investigations and stuff with me, and that he asked a few times, and I said, yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. I was a bit worried about meeting up, but when we met up, he was a decent guy. you know, I was really worried about if anybody tries anything on or anything like that. He's not like that at all. He's a very respectful guy. Never spoke out of turn or anything. He really is just into the paranormal. He's very spiritual, and obviously he doesn't come in my channel all the time, but he does come into my channel when he can, and he really does like my work. He said that straight away he could pick up on like my truth and who I really am, and he was able to see that more when he met up. So I've got several. I don't want to drop them on the floor. I know what I'm like. I've got several little gadgets that I'm going to be showing you guys, and they're really, really cool. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Because obviously I want to be able to bring more, like I said, to my paranormal field. I want to be able to bring more to communicating with the spirits. I want to be able to reach out more and be more for them, because that is what my work is here. My work here, even though I'm here to educate you guys, show you guys things, I'm also here to prove the existence of spirits and to bring out ways of being able to communicate with them. And, you know, one of these devices, well, they're all really good, but one device really blew me away. And I couldn't believe the responses and stuff I got. Now, I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called because he did write it down, but now I can't find the paperwork. I can't find the bit that he wrote it down on. See if I've got it in here somewhere. I can't find it. But hopefully people are going to start coming in so I can actually show it, because I don't really want to be doing it when there's only a few people in the chat. Yes, I am. That's good. You keep watching. Keep watching. So I got some like little radio things, right? Okay, so these are little speakers. Okay, now this is going to be ideal for using on things like my mobile and stuff like that, or I can use it when I'm doing like my EVP or my Ovlius. So these are speakers that he gets rid of, and it comes with the wiring. Now this is a really good speaker, and it's known as a mint amp. So it's like a little amp. Obviously when you get these sort of devices and stuff to use, make sure that you don't have the device up too loud, because it can blow out the speaker and everything. But this would be really good for like EVPs, for my Ovlius. If there's something that I'm needing to hear better, I'll be able to use this to do so. So this would be really good for investigations as well. If I'm going on an investigation and I'm going to have people with me, I can stick it into my EVP and it just make it louder and people can hear what the spirits are saying a lot easier. I have used this one and I plugged this in and used it to play a bit of my music, and it was absolutely amazing. So this is like a little amp. Then he went on to give me a bigger amp. Now this one, again, you have to be careful with the speakers, because even though they are big, they can still be very delicate. So again, watch your volume on your device and on your speaker. So this is the other amp that he gave me. Now this one would be better for like your spirit boxes and your bigger spirit boxes that you're going to use, which I have now. And I've got a little thing to like clip it, and I can just carry that round with me. This again will be really amazing also for EVPs and for the Ovlius. It'll be really good to use at investigations and stuff like that. It just amps up the voices that are coming through the spirit boxes. if there's other like devices that maybe I get in the future that can connect to this, that would be really amazing. Obviously it comes with a lead and it's got a little clip on thing so that I can actually add different size leads into it, because the actual amp itself's got quite a big circle hole in it, and a lot of our wiring is a lot smaller than that. So he gave me like an amp thing to put in there. Now, I used this the other day on my stream for my musical stream, and it was really good. It kept going in and out a little bit, and it might have been because I had the music slightly too loud and it was making it jump and stuff like that. But really powerful piece of equipment, really, really good. And I'm going to love using this with like the EVPs and that. I'm going to use it tonight as well to amplify a certain piece of equipment that I've been given. So I got these two amps. And I said to him that I would pay money to him for them. And he was like, no, I'm giving you these because I believe in you and I believe in what you do and you deserve it. And I thought that was really kind of him to do that. Then a old-fashioned Walkman, and he's obviously picks up bits, and if they're broken stuff, he rebuilds them and mends them, and then he changes them into a spirit box. And it's quite simple to use them. You just use the little dial that's up here, then you press the on, and it comes on and it starts doing its thing. Like, it's really cool. So I'm going to be using these in a minute, but you do need to plug in your speakers for this. So that'd be really good for the small one because it's a smaller amp. So that'd be for the smaller amp. So this is a really good spirit box. I've already tested this. This is really good. The spirits come through in it. And like I said, I'll use the speaker because it'll amplify the voice on it. It was at first just a Walkman. And then obviously it is still like a Walkman, but the Walkman side of it don't work anymore. We mended it and he's made it into a spirit box. So you would... No, it's not that one. I've got to remember how you do this. Okay. No, it's not that either. Right, so you put it on, then you go to your thing and you'd put the speaker in, and obviously as you can see the numbers are going up and down. It will bring the spirit voices through. I'll turn that off for a minute. We will test this out in a minute. So this was an old Walkman that he's made into a spirit box, and this works really good. Now this next one, this radio is really hard to get hold of, and he's got quite a few of them, and they're a lot of money to get. Now he's obviously built this up and made it into a spirit box. So I've got this spirit box and it's absolutely amazing. All I have to simply do is turn it on to the FM and then press the on button here and just like, turn my volume up and press these buttons to just bring in the volume and get the spirits through. Now, I used this the other day and it's absolutely amazing. It connected with me straight away and the spirits were absolutely loving this device and they were talking through it really clearly. A couple of my gods and goddesses that I would normally speak to face to face that don't really like to use the spirit box very much because they find it difficult, they actually really liked talking through this. And I actually physically got to hear Bridget and Archangel Michael over the spirit box. Like, I've had Archangel Michael come over a couple of times, but not very often. I had Bridget come over. There was a few energies that came through and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing in that. And I was just like, wow, like there was just a lot of communication on this. It's made by Radio Shack. This was American made, but obviously he brought them in Techno Shaman. He donated one to me because of, like, he said that he believes in my work and stuff like that. He's got me a few things. He donated me this as well. And then, which is like a little Walkman, but it's really good for the spirit thing. Like, you can like put it into an amp. You got the little amp, and I got a big amp to go with that one. So like, I was like, no, I'll pay you for all of this. And he was like, no. Like, I believe in what you do. And like, I believe that you should go further because you're good at what you do. And I know that you like spirit boxes and stuff like that. So he gave that over. And then the third one, and then this one, he gave me. Now this is a self tuner. Now it is a radio, guys, but he was saying that if you like turn it on and then just slowly like move the dials back and forth, it brings the spirits through. Okay, but you have to do it like fast or slow, whatever you feel like, until you can find the mode that they're going to come through. I've not quite got used to this one yet, and I'm still trying to understand it because of like where you're moving. Yeah, no, he does some awesome stuff, sis, really awesome stuff. And like, obviously you move it back and forth, and then they'll start talking through it. I can use different amps and stuff to enhance the voicing. Obviously I've put this on to like see what it sounds like, really clear, but it's a lot of the radio and the music coming through. But you know, the spirits do use these because he says he's used them himself. So I've got 3 different radios now, spirit radios that I can use. I've got my 2 amps. I've got the wiring for all of them so that I can use them. Obviously this one has a wiring as well. Well, as a plug-in thing, you don't need any wiring for this one. You just put up your aerial, turn it on, and you just do self-tuning, moving it up and down, and they'll talk through it. They'll use the white noise. This one is more compatible to the actual spirit box itself and talking to the spirits. They come through this really, really well. This is an amazing device. Really, really good. And I am going to test this one again. I'm going to do this one with you guys tonight so you can hear what it sounds like and what it's like. It's been a long time. I've needed some new equipment. Like I said, I'd come to a standstill in my paranormal, and I wanted to be able to just have other things on my channel and things like that. And now, like, we've got this, so it should be a lot more exciting. Yeah, well, I've got cases and stuff that I can put them into, so I would take them out. Like, I'd just put them into case. I've got like a black case that will fit in my spirit boxes. Definitely, I'm gonna have to get some more paranormal equipment because of my amps and stuff as well. Like, it's going up. It's going up. So this is beautiful when. This is amazing. So like he said, like, keep it on the FM because the FM is the best one for the communication. So maybe we should just turn this on so you guys can hear what it's like. Let's put the little speaker away. He's very talented at what he does. He's really good with like computers, and he's really good with like all of this sort of stuff. I told him he really does need to like start selling stuff, definitely, because he's very good at it. So I'm going to use this spirit box and this amp. Okay. Just got to remember where you plug everything in. Okay. Make sure that it's not too loud either. Welcome in, my angels. Hope you're all well. So let's see how this goes. Don't know if that's on the right bit. It's going to do it on that. It's going to do it. Oh. Hello, spirits. Phoenix. I don't know if Phoenix is in the room. Can you say any of the guys that are in the room? Mystical. Hello. Could you give us your name? You're in Canada. George. Is that your name? You're fine. Can you say my name? Do you know who I am? Luna. I don't think Luna's in the room either. Who can you see in the room that you can say?
Stop.
It's weird that it doesn't go into here. You live at home? Hello? Hi. How are you? We want it. But you want what? Hello? Could you tell me who's here? Spirit? I know that you're spirits, but could you tell me your names? Tiggs? Is that your nickname or is that your name? I'm here. Peace out. How many spirits are with us? 3. Are there any children with us? We can count. Well, I hope you can count. Johnny. Hello, Johnny. What's your other names? Can any of you spirits tell us your names? Might have put it in the wrong. Zach. Did you see Zach and Drew today? Spirits, how many of you are here? Did you, 11? Cool. Where are you from, spirits? Kingsley. Where's Kingsley? Lewis, is that your name? Alana. Here. Shanshack. Is there anything you want to say to the guys in the room? Right. What would you like to say? Mary, I miss you. Are you a relative of Mary's? Sure, Shane. I'm sure we have a family member that comes in under that name. Hey. So where are you from, spirits? From the south? The south of where? Are you in the UK? Are you in the USA? Where are you from? The west? I love you. I love you too. What to do? What do you want to do? North? You are calling? What are you calling? Bring Zach? Are you saying about Drew when she goes on investigations? Bring him out? Who's the child that's talking to me? There's a little boy. Did you say Archie? Yes. That's my name. How old are you, Archie? Can you tell me your age? He's 15. Was you on the dirt track that Drew and Zach was on today? That was me. Are you happy, spirits? Yes. Are some of you spirits that need help to be crossed over? Yes, please. You know that I do my crossings on Sunday, so if you want to come on Sunday, I can do that. Or do you need to talk first? Okay. Hey, can you say any of the guys that are in the room? Why are you talking about a taxi for? Did you say that your name's Fran? Vincent? Who's that? I'm Sherry. Would you like me to go up to the graveyard at some point? Spirits, would you like me to go up to the graveyard? Yes, we would like to see. When I come up, I'll bring some flowers with me, like I promised you. Is that okay? Okay. TV? Are you saying that you like TV? What I'm going to do, spirits, is I'm going to turn you off. I was just giving a little test of what you sound like. So obviously in the front room it sounds a lot more clearer because I'm in the bedroom and there is not really that great of a signal in the bedroom. But that's pretty much what it does. It just gives it out the voices of the spirits. So that's that one. I really like this one. It was really good in the front room. Really clear. In the bedroom, you can still hear them. There is obviously a white noise in the background, but that's because it's the radio. So then you've got like the walkie-talkie here. This see what this one does. So turn it back on. I've got to turn it on. You there, spirits?
Yeah, it's very different.
It's very different. What's very different? Can you come and talk to us? What did you say, Sherry? Is that what you just said? Just trying to
It seems so.
We'll keep them going, don't you worry about that.
Can you speak to us, spirits?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's right, kitchen love protection.
Are you there, spirits? Can you come through and say hello to me? We've got it with your name on it.
And it's one.
We found video.
On the video. Can you say anything to the guys in the room?
Right, show. We are fully disappointed.
And, you know, on each
Avocado smashing.
Spirits, can you come through?
no animals.
There's no
That's some calories
animals.
overstuffed. I can't believe you got so.
Try the company you've got inside. I'm fine. It's good to know that you're fine. We will come back.
Incoming.
And
It's
help them
coming.
do.
I'm helping you too. I see you. How many spirits are here with us? Spirits, could you tell me how many of you are here?
I think it's definitely.
Feel good.
Hello, Stephanie. Did you just say hello, Stephanie? Hey, I can hear you.
Together, that community.
Big hug. They said that you hug.
Or is that love? things. It's always like, you know. Thank you, bye.
Hello?
I didn't search anything.
You've got to start searching. What are you starting to search for?
I do remember.
I do remember. What do you remember? I'm going to do, guys, is turn you all off. Because it is getting late. But thank you for communicating. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is thy kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So yeah, these were the devices that I got. Obviously, in certain areas and stuff, they will not sound as good as what they do in other areas, but they are really, really good devices. Then obviously I've got this radio one, which you just you turn it on and you just do like the signal thing, but it's got no batteries in it at the minute, so I'll show that another time. They're really, really good devices, and I used it in the front room the other day, and it was really, really good. I had it on my altar, and it was sitting there, and it was just talking away, and I was having like really, really good conversations with them. Obviously, like I said, there is some white noise and stuff to the devices because they are radios and stuff, so they're a little bit different to what you're usually normally used to me using, but it's always good to try something different. And I really, really do love the devices. I think they're really, really cool. I've obviously still got loads of different equipment and bits that I want to buy as well, obviously. I've still got some other bits I want to get. Like get some better K2 meters and stuff like that, definitely. But they were my spirit boxes. One of them you didn't get to listen to yet, but when I get some batteries and stuff in there, you will hear them. So that was the one that you didn't hear, but you've heard two of them, and like I think they're really, really cool, and they're a new way. And obviously, like with the radios and stuff like that, when you hear the voices come through, it's more genuine in my opinion because it is done through a radio frequency. So you can normally tell like from like when you're hearing the music or it's a presenter talking, when you can tell the difference between that going on and a spirit coming through because they sound completely different, and they sound very tinny, and they intend to talk a lot through the white noise, which is what I've noticed with them. They're really, really good devices. Like I said, it's a radio. Wherever the signal's really good, you're going to get really good signal from them. So obviously in the front room, and I was in the front room the other day using it, it was really, really clear. You could hear everything. It was really, really cool. I didn't use the spirit box with a speaker the other day, and so it wasn't as noisy as what it was then, because I was using a speaker and everything. It don't intend to be too noisy when it's not got the speaker, so I probably will just use it without the speaker because it goes up loud enough. Really, really cool pieces of equipment, and I'm really, really glad that I have somebody that like believes in my work and trusted in me enough to be able to donate those to me to better my channel and things like that. Obviously, I'm still going to use my Spirit Box apps and stuff that I use as well. Still going to do all of the usual communication and stuff that I do. I just have a couple of more devices that I can go out and use the more that I use them, because obviously, like I said, yeah, they've connected to me and stuff like that, but I still got a little bit of time to get used to them and the spirits to get used to them as well. So we just have to build that. But I was really, really chuffed that I got them, and I'm really, really happy that I can move forward in my paranormal. Obviously, like I said, I am opening my shop and stuff as well, guys. I'm going to be doing that in the next month to a month and a half, just getting things put together and trying to get bits that I want and things that I'm going to bring into my shop. I definitely need to get it registered. Definitely need to get my shop registered, because then people can't take my name and things like that. So that is a must. And a couple of people did suggest that to me as well. So this wasn't going to be a long stream. It was just going to me coming on, showing you my new pieces of equipment. For some of you, like I said, it may have been a bit different for you because you're not really used to me using them sort of equipment stuff. But there's a lot of groups that use that, and there's a lot of groups that use the spirit communicators that do have noise in them. This one doesn't do like a really horrible, massive like blur of noise out there. It's just a white noise that you're hearing. That all of that that's white noise, and that is what they most like communicating through. And you could clearly hear voices coming through it and talking, and they were responding to some of the things that I was saying. You know, I have found that they really do like to communicate on that device, like one-on-one. So I'm probably going to do a couple of sessions where I sit them down and talk to them and have it without the speaker and just have the spirit box itself, and just do like what I did the other day and record it and send it back to you guys so that you can hear what they're saying. And I think it'd be a really good way to to communicate with them and to help them before we cross them, because obviously anyone that knows who I am will be very aware that I do cross spirits over and help spirits to go to the light. And this is just another form that I can use to communicate with them, help them to get their stories out there, and help them to just get out there a little bit more and to be able to move forward. So I hope that you enjoyed the show. I did notice that people were in, and as soon as I turned the spirit boxes on, they were out the room. But I hope that you did enjoy the show. I hope that you will tune in with me another day to get some more cool shows with the spirit boxes and with myself. I know that Pups is supposed to be back at some point, and there is his competition that's going to be coming to the end. I think he said that's tomorrow that it stops with the competition, like giving in your IDs and stuff. And then when he's back, me, Sister Drew, and Christina have got to go through what we think are the best names and that. So you've only got tonight, guys, and till whatever time tomorrow, which is the 17th, to get all of your answers in for this name for my Pups new show list that he's going to be bringing out. He needs a title for it, so something really cool, and that's going to be able to enhance the fact that he's going to be showing haunted objects and stuff. So it's got to be a name that's going to relate to that. So keep getting your bits in. You've only really got tonight or today for some of you, because it's still daytime for you. Like, you've only got today to sort out getting your answers and stuff in, guys. So don't hold it up. So I'm going to get off of here. Thank you for coming and watching me. Lots of love, light, and blessings. I hope that you enjoyed the show, and I hope that you like to see my new equipment that I've got. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Lots of love, light, and blessings. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye bye.